Hi, Brindley. This is Jocelyn Lacey here to answer your questions. First of all, I'm so glad that you loved my book. I loved writing it, so I'm really glad that you love it. So thanks for letting me know. I'm going to answer your questions. How long did it take for me to write my book? So it didn't really take me that long to write it. It kind of took me a little bit longer to get an idea of what to write about, but once I had the idea of what the book was going to be about, then I kind of, wrote it pretty quickly. The process of getting it published took a little bit longer. It was about a 6-month process. So started it in June, and I was in contact with the illustrator who drew the pictures and brought the story to life and all the characters to life. And I was in constant contact with her and the book publisher. So it was about a 6-month process. So that took a little bit longer. But it was definitely worth it. So I'm very excited about the end result. Did I have to edit it? Yes, I actually did have to edit it. Basically, I wrote the story and I sent it to the publisher, and then they sent it back to me for any edits that I wanted to be done. So pretty much it all started with me and ended with me. So it was cool that I had a say in it that way. How did I feel when I saw the peacock? I was very surprised when the peacock showed up at my back door. I was in my bedroom and I came out to the porch area, and there at the back door, there was a peacock staring at me through the window. And that's something you don't really see every day. Like, yes, you can, probably see a cat or maybe a dog, but definitely not a peacock. So I was definitely taken by surprise, but it was a very cool thing at the same time. So I think that's what inspired me to write the book. The story about the peacock was because it was such an interesting and unique thing to see, to have show up at my back door. So let's see. What other books have I written and what are they about? So I have written some other stories. This is actually my first book that's been published, but I do have some other stories that I've written. And hopefully they will become published as well. But I've written a story about a mermaid, about a starfish, a butterfly, police officers, and an angel. So hopefully those books will get to be published as well. So I'm hoping for that. Let's see. And why did I learn about peacocks? I learned about peacocks because once I saw the peacock show up at my back door, I took a picture of it, which you saw in your class, and then my mother-in-law, which is my husband's mom, she told me that peacocks are known for their watchfulness and protectiveness. And so that prompted me to look up peacocks and see if there's anything else that they're known for. So found out that they're known for being watchful, protective, putting your best foot forward, having your head held high, showing your true colors. So there's just some interesting facts about peacocks. How did the peacock get there? Actually, I'm not even sure how it got there. So it just wandered up to my back door. I'd asked some neighbors if they knew of anyone who had a peacock or if they had a peacock, and no one knew where it came from. So it just randomly showed up, and I've been looking for it ever since, but it hasn't come back. So hopefully it will. And do I know anyone who's colorblind? Yes, actually I do. I grew up with a boy. We were in kindergarten through 12th grade together, and he was colorblind. And then there's a guy who is in my husband's class, and he is also colorblind, and his name is Gray, which is, kind of a funny thing, being named Gray and being colorblind. So kind of interesting, right? So anyway, thank you so much for your questions, and I really enjoyed answering them, and I'm really glad that you love the book, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.